Hey guys, just got this new back wheel on, and as you know, it was over at the dealers, and they fitted a new tyre last week, whenever it was, week before last, and I obviously ordered a new socket, nut removal tool. This is far better quality. I'll probably show this in a different video with the instructions that it came with. This one has been tested up to 320 Newton meters. Unfortunately, the dealer has over torqued the nut, and it's just been an absolute nightmare to undo it. And I found that this tool, and any tool, would naturally wants to come off the end when you're applying pressure. So what I did is put the tool in place, and then got some cable ties wrapped around the spokes, and then tightened this up as much as I could in place, and then just inserted the extension bar. It's really important that this extension bar is long enough so you're applying all the force through the full length of the face. They've talked it up so much that even this one that's been tested to, what did I say, 320, has been slightly damaged. So you can probably see it, my hand shaking just because of the exertion. You can just see the marks in there. If the dealer hadn't over tightened this, it wouldn't have been an issue. It's 230 Newton meters. It requires a bit of pressure with the torque wrench over there to get to that tension. But I had that breaker bar on this, and also a 4-foot length of scaffold tubing, and pretty much all my strength to try and get that undone. So yeah, once again, not impressed, especially damaging the new tool just very slightly, but it's fine. I've torqued it up myself now, and I'll be able to get it undone. The exhaust, we've just gone for a standard Jubilee clip. That's tightened up nicely, and the exhaust does not wobble around on that joint now like it was doing pretty much from new. So it clearly should have been tighter than it was. It's got a good seal now. So yeah, top tip, wrap some cable ties around the spokes and hold that tool in place as tightly as you can. It will tend to try and slip off at those those high torque settings. I've used copper grease to cover the thread and everything on there, but worst comes to the worst, I can just cut that off with a cutting disc if it seizes up again. So now we're just going to move over onto that front wheel and get that done. But that's the rear wheel in, which is hopefully the harder of the two.